Hi, my name is James. This lesson is a second grade science lesson on life cycles covering the Common Core S2L1, the sequence of animal plant life cycles, ISTE standard, 2.1 content and student knowledge, and 2.4 higher order thinking. This is a blend of Common Core and IST coming together for this lesson to make sure the students are understanding the learning concepts. Before beginning, the student had to take an assessment for prior knowledge, just to making sure that they know the difference between a life cycle and a plant cycle. The three Web 2.0 tools I used were Padlet, TimeToast, Wiki, and Screencast. Each of these tools were reviewed before starting on the technology project. Each screen is an example of a tool that I used. I differentiated my instruction by first grouping the students by ability levels. Each team had a choice of the selection of the Web 2.0 tools for the activity. Most of the higher order thinking skills come from horizontal, non-effective strategies. These are shown on the Padlet assignment. Time toast and screencasts. These also cover Bloom taxonomy levels of analysis and evaluation. This demonstrated the skill for the final part of the project. Everyone either had an iPad 3 or a laptop for equitable access with the internet to complete the activity. This rubric was given to the students to show what I was grading on their Padlet activity, time toast, and screencast. I was also grading them on how well the students followed the checklist as well as the pre-assessment on the pop quiz before the project has begun. Finally, some challenges were that the iPad cart was neither charged nor functional with the internet. Someone must have checked out the cart before I was able to complete this project. I allowed the students to use 4 iPad 3 tablets that my coworkers let me borrow. The iPad cart probably eliminated my opportunity to video record at their groups as well as complete the VoiceThread activity. The students had my Dell laptop with the camcorder to complete the screencast portion of the group activity. I worked very hard to prepare for any technical difficulties as well as troubleshooting. I consulted with the school district computer technical support specialist to get feedback from him to assist me in implementing my lesson. If I had to reteach the lesson again, I would make sure that no one used the iPad card until I was finished with it. I also would give students more Web 2.0 tools to use so the second graders had a variety of choices. I was pleased with the fact that the second graders were able to use these tools for their science project. I believe they did a nice job preparing my students, and they did an excellent job in learning to use the tools to complete their science project. One of the teams for this activity used time toast, and they created a life cycle of a butterfly. It started with stage one, begin with an egg. Stage two, the egg turned into larva. Stage three, the caterpillar turns into a larva pupa. And then stage four, the larva pupa breaks away from the cocoon and turns into a butterfly. This was a great tool to use in order for the students to show the life cycle of a butterfly. Before submitting their project to me, they must make sure they checked off all the items for completion. Some of the items were: did your team use science book notes for the technology project? Did your team pick out a Web 2.0 tool to use for this project? Did your team make and design a life cycle? And did your team complete a video session on the life cycle of a plant or animal? To conclude my screencast presentation, I would like to show you samples of their drawings using Screen-O-Matic. Thank you so much.